John Beltran, Dave Urick, as we begin the fourth quarter, 2nd and 14. Banker back to throw, out over the middle of the pass is caught. A diving reception, maybe a little bit short of a first down, but a huge play to the 39-yard line to Danny Droll. They're right shy of the stick, a gain of 14 on a 2nd and 14, but he needed maybe just a half a yard more. And it's 3rd down and less than a yard. That's a huge completion for Florence.
Yeah, they like to throw it over here to the left side. That's the side that they completed the last pass on for almost the same amount of yards.
3rd down and less than a yard, maybe less than half a yard to go. One setback. Banker on the handoff, and very little, but it looks like a first down. Driving across the 40 to the 41 is Tyler Farrow, and he's got the first down. So it's 1st and 10 for Florence.
Now they're going to measure that.
Yeah, but boy, I mean, it looks to me like they have the first down. I mean, I don't see how that is not a first down, but I think you're right. They'll bring out the sticks. They'll bring out the sticks, and we'll find out. They've got the first down. Your one-stop shop for all of your banking and investment needs, from checking to savings to IRAs, is Morgan Federal Bank, 321 Ensign Street, Morgan Federal Bank, member FDIC. There's a difference, an equal housing lender, and it is a first down for the Huskies. Just shy of their own 41-yard line. This could be the momentum turner in the game if the Beat Diggers do not stop Florence. Actually, the momentum turner was in that third quarter probably. But the Beat Diggers have a chance to keep this at a 7-7 game. Shotgun formation for Heath Benker. Just shy of the 41, awaiting the snap. There was movement in the backfield. No call. Benker takes off with a football, breaks out of a tackle. There's going to be a face mask against Brush. And coming up with a football looked like it was Shea Hansen, but they're going to say no fumble. He got back to the line of scrimmage, but that's a 15-yarder against the Beat Diggers, and Florence will set up in Brush territory after a very, very high initial hit.
Yeah, 2 guys actually tackled him way, way, way too high. Ended up grabbing a hold of the side of his face mask almost by his helmet, close to his ear hole, and spun his head around.
Well, luckily, it's an incidental face mask. The Beat Diggers got a break there. It's only a 5-yarder, 1st and 5 from the 47. But still, it sets up a favorable situation for Florence. Under 11 minutes to go in the game, deadlocked at 7. Shotgun formation. Benker rolling to his left, wants to throw. That pass is going to be through the hands of the intended receiver at the 44-yard line along the sideline of Anthony Earps, and incomplete. 2nd down and 5.
Weiser and Brenneman both put a pretty good shot on Banker right when he let the football go. Hopefully for the Diggers, that playing that physical football is going to leave a second question in Banker's head.
2nd down and 5. Florence has the football at their own 47-yard line. Winner of this game takes on either Platte Valley or Classical Academy next week. Florence is on their own side of the field. The backs are Farrell and Martinez. Banker's going to hand it off, and a huge hole for Farrell. He breaks the tackle inside the 40 to the 31-yard line as Derek Lynch makes the play. But it's a gain of 24 yards and a Florence first down.
That takes Farrell up to 60 yards on 9 carries, and you can start to see the Florence, if you haven't been able to tell you, the Florence philosophy here, they're just going to keep running that option. They're not going to do a lot of other fancy things like they tried in the first half. They're just going to run that option over and over.
And they've got the football at the Beat Digger 24-yard line, and Banker this time is going to hand it off right up the gut, and that's a gain of around 3 as Levi Brenneman holds up Farrell. And, they're just trying to plow it through the Beat Diggers. Well, maybe only to the 29, so give them 2, 2nd down and 8, and at some point the Beat Digger defense has got to make a play because they haven't done much positively in the second half.
Right. Florence is kind of doing the same thing to Brush that we did to them in the first half, where they're keeping our offense off the field and making our kids out there on defense get a little more and more tired.
10 minutes to go in the game. Brush 7, Florence 7. 2nd down and 8 for the Huskies at the Beat Digger 29-yard line. The quarterback, Banker, is going to hand it off and spinning his Farrell towards the 25, but he's driven back by several Beat Diggers. He got to the 26. Give him 3 yards. 3rd down and 5. And you got to think here that this play is going to be in the hands of the quarterback, Benker.
Right on. I wouldn't doubt they're going to drop him back, let him waggle out there like he's going to throw the football. And then, he's their racehorse. He's the guy there. He's their go-to guy. So you can bet they're going to put the ball in his hands and let him make the first down.
3rd down and 5 from the 26-yard line of Brush. This has been a quick-moving game with 9:18 to go and the clock running. Backs in an eye. Benker is going to pitch it right to Leo Martinez. He swings it to the outside, and he's down at the 25-yard line. Only a gain of 1, and Shea Hansen with a great tackle there as Martinez almost got the corner, but Hansen took it away.
You bet Benker was going to run that option over there to the right side, to the wide side of the field, but Brush had guys right there ready to make the tackle, so he had to pitch it early, and boy, Hansen did a great job of flying up there and making the tackle.
Well, this is it. With 8:45 to go in the game, tied at 7, Florence will go for it on 4th down and 4 from the Beatdigger 25. Whoever makes out on this play could win the game. Benker rolling to his left, still rolling. Wants to throw along the run, and the pass is dropped. It is dropped at the 19-yard line by Abram Mendoza. That would have been an easy first down on a perfect throw by Benker, and the Beatdiggers take over.
But I'm telling you got to give a little credit there to Joe Rosenbrock, who was actually late getting out there to his position. He was lost getting lined up on defense, and then he finally got over there to the right side, and it was his job to cover the flats, and he wasn't there. But he did. He recovered. He jumped up in the air. He got his casted arm up in the air, and I think that cast and that big arm might have distracted him and made him drop the football.
But he should have caught it, Dave. There's no question about it. I mean, that was an easy catch, quite frankly. 1st and 10 for Brush at their own 25. 8:28 to go in the game, deadlocked at 7. Garcia is going to hand it off to Weiser running left, and he plows his way to around the 27-yard line. Boy, the Florence defense in this second half, as Darren Bruhel made the tackle, has been very good. It's only a gain of 2 to the 27, and at this point, I mean, you can't let Florence have the football back any time in the next few minutes. If not, your team's in real trouble.
Right. They have to be smart, making sure that they're taking the time off the clock while they're getting first downs at the same time.
Well, they'll give them close to 3, 2nd down, and 7 yards to go from the 28. And this time there's a give for nothing. Holy mahungus. That time it was Tanner Morrow, who's had no success today, and he's driven back right at the line of scrimmage.
Brush had to run that 25, and boy, Florence just had that off tackle stuffed up the whole game.
It'll be 3rd down and 7. A couple of the Florence defenders right there to make the play. Now, what do the Beatdiggers do on 3rd and 7 from the 28 when they've done very little offensively in the second half? Garcia on 3rd and 7, back to throw. Here comes the pressure, takes off with the football. He runs towards the left sideline, breaks out of a tackle at the 30, and he's going to be out of bounds, but well short of a first down at the 31-yard line. He does gain 3 yards, but the clock stops with 7:09 to go, and the Beatdiggers have to punt the football to Florence.
Yeah, it was kind of confusing because, I didn't really see who the receivers were. I think it might have been a broken play.
Well, here we go again. Kyle King back deep to receive. C.J. Kukas has punted very well today. He's going to have to do it again so Florence doesn't start too deep and either towards Brush territory or in Brush territory. There's the snap. He gets it off. Another high punt, a little bit shorter. It'll drop at the 41 and touch the defender for Florence. The ball is loose and the Beatdiggers have it. The Beatdiggers have it. Derek Lynch recovers the football at the 37 as King tried to grab it. It looked like King actually got a piece of the football at the 42. They're going to give it to Florence. Randy Dreitz is several steps on the field. It looked to me that it was touched by Kyle King, but the officials are going to say that it was never touched by King, and Florence keeps the football at their own 37.
I thought it bounced right off his chest. It looked like to me. It looked like it hit him in the mid part of his body, but I guess they're down there a lot closer to that field than I am.
Well, and we've been videoing many of the plays, but not that one on special teams. And now it's 1st and 10 for Florence at their own 37. So all Lynch did was down the football. It looked like it touched King, but
there was a second player that tried to dive on the ball as well, and that kid might have touched it as well. It might have been 2 different players that actually touched the football.